What's going on, everybody? Listen, let me get you centered real quick. Okay, right there, that's good. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's me. It's your boy Trey Sense. And listen, we got a little bit of a review, a little bit of a discussion. You know how we do it here on the channel. It's actually on the same fragrance. Oh, before I get into this, I need something from you. I need you to like this video. I need you to share this video. And if you haven't, I need you to sub to the channel. All that is free. I promise it won't cost you a dime. It won't cost you a thing. I promise. Oh, and if it's all right, let the ads play so the boy can get some more money to buy fragrances. Okay, so I need your help for a change. I need your help. I've got 2 bottles of, I think it's the same fragrance, but the bottles are different. So from the house of Givenchy, I have Givenchy Gentleman EDP Boisee. In this bottle is a little bit different. Notice it has this right here, very similar to what you would find in the Mont Blanc Explorer. And then I have this bottle, which has the indentation right there, but it doesn't have the leather-like strap. They're both 100 mils, 3.3 fluid ounces. But as you see, there's a slight variation in the bottle. This one, they're both gradient, but this one is light at the bottom, where this one is a little bit darker. This one has more of a goldish, silverish, grayish writing, where this one is more gold. This one says, what does this say? EDP Boisee right here. This one does not. It says it on the bottom of the bottle is where it says. This one says it on the bottom as well, but it also says tester, not for sale. Now that may be why this one is different or in a different bottle. Now I understand that some tester bottles are different. Most are not. Most are the same bottle. I know with, what was that? Salvatore Ferragamo, was it Womo? The tester is different. The bottle is the same. The atomizer, the sprayer, is different. Is the scent profile on these the same? It's really, really hard to tell. I'm gonna refresh my memory and spray. They're a little bit different in the opening. Put that right there. It smells so good. They're a little bit different in the opening, but they're very, very similar in the opening too. This one, to my nose, comes off just a tad bit fresher. Well, then again, yeah, this one is just a tad bit fresher. This one is a tad bit deeper. And again, the bottles on the back are different. You see the back of that bottle as well. And then you see the back of this one. This one has a lot of writing and a lot of information, which would make sense why this one is a tester. They're slightly different. This one seems to be a little bit stronger. Seems to be. Well, this one comes off as a little bit sweeter. So on this one, you have a little bit lighter of a scent, but a sweeter scent in the opening. This one, you have a stronger scent, but a little bit deeper. Now with this one, the sweetness is coming to the front right about now. This one is still sweeter. Now, as we get to this point in them, they're really, 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 really similar. And that's why I struggle, like, okay, are they the same fragrance? Are they different? Like, at first I thought this one may have been made in Germany and this one in France, but they were both made in in France. I mean, it is a slight variation in the 2 cents. This one, the sweetness is still there. And again, it does come across a little bit stronger. It's just really hard to tell. And like now, the longer they sit on my skin, the more they start to smell alike again. They both smell amazing. And you may ask yourself, Trey, how did you end up with 2 bottles of the same cologne? Well, I was offered this one at a really, really good price, and the price was $30. I was sent this one a few years ago from my homeboy JP as a gift, and you know, I love it. I've had it in my collection ever since, and I love it. I wasn't sure if they were the same because again, they look totally different. So I was like, well, I don't think I have that one. So for the price that I was offered it, I picked it up. And I'm still glad I picked it up. $30 for a 30 mil. I'm sorry, $30 for a 3.3 100 mil of Givenchy. Anything is a good deal. So for Givenchy Gentleman Eau de Parfum Boisee, that's a good price. I don't know which one I like better. I mean, it's a subtle difference, but it's just a slight, it's very, very hard. Because one minute you smell it and you think, okay, there's a difference. And then you smell it like, no, it's not a difference. It's all in your head. But then you're like, no, but the differences are so subtle that it wouldn't matter. And unless you smelled them side by side, you wouldn't pick up on it. My point is this. If I wore this one around you and you asked me, what am I wearing? And I told you it is Givenchy's Gentleman EDP Boisee, you wouldn't think, mine doesn't smell like that. Or same with this one. If you have this one and you smell this one on me, you wouldn't think mine doesn't smell like that. Or if you have this one and you smell this one, you get where I'm going, you wouldn't think, that smells different than mine. But when you smell them side by side, you pick up on little subtle nuances. Like this one is coming across more spicy than this one. It's almost like this one is going through the phases quicker. It's almost like it moves from the opening to the dry down, from the opening to the mid to the dry down quicker than this one, where this one appears to be a little bit more linear. Either way, both of them are good. They're both good. And even the size of the bottle is different, even though they both say 3.3 fluid ounces. This one appears to be in a bigger bottle. It must just be thicker or something. Well, this one is more rounded. This one is a little bit more square. So, and again, when I look at them like this, there's a clear color difference in the bottom of the bottle. This one is lighter and easier to see through, where this one is a little bit darker. Even if you hold them up like this bottle is darker than this one. That's crazy. That's crazy. And this one is a little bit taller. Oh, man. So it appears I have bought the same fragrance. Maybe I should go to the mall and look at their tester and see if it's like this. But I don't know. So what I need your help with is, yeah, this one is definitely spicier. This one is spicier, where this one in the end is turning out to be sweeter. They're both They're both good. Initially, I thought this one would be strong, was going to be stronger, but it's not. It's pretty much the same. The opening of this was a little bit stronger, but as they both sit on my skin, again, this is spicier. It's drying down to a nice, clean, spicy. Well, this one is a little bit sweeter, but still has that nice, clean vibe to it. So what I need your help with is this. Which bottle do you have? Take a good look at them again. Which bottle do you have? Do you have this one or do you have this one? Which bottle do you have? Because I have both, but I've got $30 in both the bottles and I'm tickled to death to have them both in my collection. But which bottle do you have? Do you have the one with the leather, the faux leather wrapping with Givenchy and the name of the fragrance on it? Or do you have the bottle with Givenchy Gentleman written on it with no leather backing? So that's what I need your help with. Which bottle do you have? Have you happened to have smelled both of these? And can you pick up on a difference if you do? Yeah, that's basically what I need. I mean, they both smell really, really good, but they are slightly different. Again, if I wasn't wearing them side by side, I don't think I would be able to pick up on it, but I am wearing them side by side and you can pick up on subtle differences. Would it matter which one? No, because they both smell good, and again, the differences are so subtle that it's not gonna matter. But they're both fire. They both smell really, really good, and if you have either one, you should definitely spray it on and wear it, because I think they're both enjoyable fragrances. I think they're both grown man scents, and I think they're both sexy. I'm just trying to figure out, am I the only dummy that bought both bottles? So if you happen to have made the same mistake, again, let me know. And again, let me know which bottle that you have. That's it, guys. I'm gonna get off of here because that's all I got. But leave it in the comments below what you think and what your thoughts are. And if you've heard anybody else mention this, or if you happen to have seen both, just, any info would be helpful. So I'm gonna get off here. So I love you all, and may God bless you all, and thank you all for returning to the scene of the crime. So until next time, guys, peace.